Hello, welcome to Karma's a Stitch. I'm Tonya. This is the third installment of the mini series I'm putting together to get my subscribers caught up on some of my WIPs that I've been working on over the last couple of months that I have not put out a podcast. I'm sorry if you've watched 1 and 2. I have a tiny little intro to go in with each one, and that's just to let you guys know in case you start this little mini series on this episode. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for joining us. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back, you guys. Thanks for sticking it out with me. Typically I'm here with my son Anthony. He's got other things going on right now, which is just fine. But I'm going to get folks caught up on the things I've been working on, because I have been working on a lot. My goal for 2023, the next 6 weeks or so, is to get things off my needles and my bags emptied for January 1 of 2024. Moving forward into 2024, I just want to have my blankets, which are all over here, and any Advent projects that I start in December. Everything else I'd really love to have off my needles. So this little mini series, each episode is including one of my current WIPs that I'm working on to give you guys an update on where it is. This particular WIP, you guys, if you've been around, you've seen me talking about it. It is my Musselburgh that I am making to go along with these KI mitts. So here's the mitts that I've made. Some really nice lace up the column. There were some short rows that went into making these. Obviously the ends will be done. Promise I will do the ends. So these are the mitts, and I wanted to make a Musselburgh that I could do that would match those mitts. I live in a climate that we have winter, but it's not an extreme winter. I moved here from Alaska, so it has yet to be an extreme winter for me. Not to say that it won't be. It has potential that one year I'll be here and it'll have a winter that feels cold and unbearable, but I haven't experienced that yet. So I started my Musselburgh. I have 2 colors. This here, both of these yarns are by, it is on her yak sock base. I have mauve. And I have Cabernet. Now her sock base, her yak sock base has 437 yards in a skein, and I have done the mitts, and I've started the Musselburgh. Now this ball of the Cabernet, I had already knit into my hat. You can't even tell it's a hat yet. I had knit it in there, and this pattern is written so well. You don't have to think about it. You start with doing the increases, and she has a formula in there where you get to a certain point and you check your gauge. And then based on what your gauge is and what size hat you're wanting to make, she tells you how to continue on with the pattern. I was not thinking, I did not pay attention, and I realized, wow, this is really a big hat. This isn't going to fit any head on any person I've ever seen. And when we took it out, because I knew I was going to have to tear it back some, when we took the needles out, the hat was this wide. Like, I clearly messed up. Anyway, I am doing these on a US 3 needle, my ChiaoGoo US 3s. I am back. I took it back to where I had the appropriate number of increases for the pattern based on my gauge. So I get to start this over. I had made it all the way up, half of the hat, and I had already introduced the mauve, but I had to take it all out. So with that being said, I think I will have enough of this, because this is what I have left of the Cabernet. This is what I had put in to the massive hat that will never be. So I have quite a bit. I think I'll end up making Alex. Alex is my 7-year-old, if you're new here. I'm doing, I think I'll have enough to make her a matching hat. And this yak sock base is so soft and so squishy that I think she'll be able to handle it on her head, and she'll enjoy having a matching one with mom. So, right now, I mean, with the Musselburgh, if you're not familiar, you start in the center and you do an increase, and that's the crown of the hat. And then you get to a point and you just do a massively long tube, and then you get to the other end, and she tells you how long you need to make it for your size. And then you just start the decreases and close up, and then you take the initial cast on edge and shove it inside of itself, so it's a double layer hat. And so then I'm hoping I can fold up the brim and it'll be two-tone and you can see both colors, which will totally complement my mitts. So that is my plan for this project that I'm working on. Installment number 3 of my little mini series to get folks caught up. And I'm really hoping that I can get a lot of this stuff done by the end of 2023. I hope everybody's doing well. Bye.